Okay, so we're going to do now the flash or blink technique. So what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of think of memory that kind of gives us a little bit of disturbance. It's been unpleasant in the past, and I'm going to ask yourself this question. How strongly do I relive the experience when I think about it? How intense is that past horrible experience coming into my life right now when I think about it? And we give it a scoring. So 0 is nothing, no effect on me whatsoever. I remember the memory, but it has no effect or disturbance in my life whatsoever. And then we can grade that from 0 to 10. 10 being that I have trouble even realizing that I'm here right now in the present moment. When I have this memory, when I have this thought of these disturbing experiences that I've had in the past, whatever it is specifically for you that you want to bring up, not everything, one particular target that you want to bring up, it just takes over and you don't even realize that you're here right now. Okay? So give yourself that scoring. Think of a target and give a scoring of 0 or 10. To 10. Could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where are you on that scale? 0 is, doesn't bother me in any way whatsoever. 10 is, it's so intense that I don't even pay attention to anything around me. I don't even realize I'm here. Okay? So now I want you to do something completely different. We're not going to revisit that. I want you to think of a wonderful, powerful, wonderfully emotional experience in your life. It can be something when you were younger. It can be something that happened yesterday or last week. Something that was really intense that you can think about and talk about. If I was sitting opposite you right now and you could just narrate it to me, tell me your experience, tell me what happened, how you felt in your body, what was happening outside, and why it was so wonderful. Okay? And I don't want that to be connected to any horrible experiences in the past, something uniquely wonderful that's happened to you. Some examples are, with some people, is that I was there at the birth of my baby, or while I was having a baby, or when I passed my driving test. It was the most wonderful thing. Or I went on holiday and I had such a wonderful holiday somewhere, or any other achievement or anything like that that you may have had that really produced all these wonderful emotions. Okay, so I want you to think of that experience. And all I want you to do while you're thinking of that experience are two things. One, I want you to start tapping in these kind of motions your knees. So 1, 2, 1. Doesn't have to be too fast, just in that kind of speed. Okay, and let me hear the clicks of your knees as you slap them down with your hands. Now, while you're doing that, I want you to think of this wonderful experience and just tell the story in your head. Try to experience what it's like in the body as you feel that excitement. You can close your eyes if you want, and if you're on your own, you can just say it out loud. You can tell somebody, or if you're on a place where you can't speak out loud, you can just think about it and tell the story as if you were telling it to somebody. Every so often I'm going to say to you the word blink. So we're going to do it maybe every 7 seconds. I'm going to say to you blink. All I want you to do is to keep tapping, but start blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blinks, and then carry on tapping again. If I say to you blink, you stop, you go 6 blinks like that, and you carry on tapping again. We're going to do this every 7 seconds or so. And I'll go blink, and you stop, and you carry on. Always thinking of that wonderful experience. Okay, we're going to do 6 rounds of that. And at the end of the 6 rounds, I want you to take a new score between 0 and 10. 0 is, well, you know what, that memory doesn't disturb me in any way whatsoever. Or 10, I'm still overwhelmed and really not connected to where I am right now. And then we carry on again. Another 7 times. Blink. another 7 seconds, blink, and we do that for 5 or 6 times, and then we check in again. And that's the what we expect is that that number will start to drop drastically. Go on and do that for maybe 10 minutes and see how that score is doing.
Disclaimer. The contents of this production, such as voice, text, graphic, images, and other material contained in this production, are for informational purposes only. The content is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your mental health professional or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding your condition. Never disregard professional advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard on this production.